Alright, what's up, guys? I am finally back for the trading recaps. Took a win today. Um, I did take a other trade this week, and it was a loss. It was on Monday. That was my very first day back. Let me try to find exactly where I took that trade out on Monday, just to give you guys an idea of why I took that trade, which, I mean, most people that are profitable traders took the same exact trade that I took, so I'm not being too hard on myself about that trade that I took because order flow was looking pretty bearish, and then out of nowhere, market just decided to reverse. So let's get into it real quick. So Monday, mark that, scale down to the 5 minute. Yep. So was it Monday? Yeah, it was Monday I took this trade. Or I can't remember. Was it a long I took or was it a short? All I know is I took a loss. Yeah, wait, yeah, because boom, boom. Yeah, okay, yeah. Now I remember. So when market opened on Monday, we swept a lot of liquidity on market open. Boom, made a bullish for value gap, disrespected it. Made a bearish for value gap right here, this little baby one. We kept respecting it, so then I just scaled onto the 1 minute on that day, if I can find it. And I entered on, it was right after news too, because we had news come out. So yeah, I remember. So I waited for news to come out. News came out. It was on this candle right here. Wicked up, filled this fair value gap up here. So then as soon as I saw that, I entered in right here, put my stops right there on this high, and I was targeting London lows, I believe. So they were, I don't know. The point is, I was targeting London lows, okay, and as soon as those confluences were aligning, I was following my rules, so I can't be mad at myself. Just the market decided that that's the direction it did not want to go, and then as you can see, we just reversed up, continuing bullish order flow, and then eventually we went down to where I was targeting. So that was a trade on Monday, and then for today's trade, simple trade. I saw it when I got on this morning. I was like, I know where market wants to go exactly. Not really. It's just good to have that confidence, but I got an idea of where market wanted to go today. So we had news during pre-market. It was this candle right here. We were taking out some buy-side liquidity, as you can see, filling in some high time frame bearish fair value gaps. So that was giving me the idea to go short. Before the 10 o'clock news, NQ took out London lows, but I saw that NQ was still remaining in this area, so I was like, uh-oh, I think NQ wants to take out Asian lows too. Therefore, if NQ wants to take out Asian lows, then ES would want to take out London lows because ES hasn't taken out either session. So when I saw NQ was just chilling right here, I was like, yeah, we definitely want to go down and take down Asian lows and then continue higher. So all I did was wait for 10 o'clock news to come out, which that was consumer sentiment. And as soon as that came out, I was just chilling on the 5 minute for both pairs. And as you can see, clear as day, we were still respecting bearish order flow. Respecting this fair value gap right here, remaining in a downtrend, not breaking structure at all. Same thing on ES, chilling in this fair value gap right here, not breaking structure, making lower highs. So then all I did was scale down to the 1 minute. This is where you have to be careful because the market makers are starting to get very smart. They know a lot of people see these confluences, and as you can see, a lot of people were getting stopped out right here before making that move. Boom, guaranteed people had their stop losses right here for shorts, got stopped out right here. And then I bet when people saw that these people got stopped out, then they're like, all right, this is my time to enter, and once again, market wanted to stop out more people before continuing down to where it wanted to go. So I just like to wait for news, and honestly, I just like to wait till after 10 o'clock because there's just so much manipulation during market open. As you can see, it's just, you could get aggressive and take quick scalps, but that's just not my type of trading. I like to be patient and be smart and rational about where I enter at. So I usually start looking for a trade after 10 o'clock or just after news because, as you can see, this is what you're dealing with during the early times. It's just pure manipulation and a lot of people getting stopped out before actually going down to where market wants to go. So as soon as I saw that we swept out this liquidity and we broke structure, I was like, all right, I think this is the final move before we actually go down. So again, the higher time frame is just signaling bearish order flow. So let's go into the 1 minute. Saw this break of structure, entered in this candle right here, put my stops right here on this high, and I was just targeting London lows because, again, ES never took out London low or Asian low, and NQ already took out London low. So therefore, with NQ taking out Asian low, that would make ES take out London lows, and that's exactly what happened. Today I made $706, so not bad. Took my win for the day, hopped off the charts, and now I'm moving on with my day, making this YouTube video. About to go to the gym. I'm not going to sit on it and, boast myself for taking a trade like that. Took the trade. Time to move on. Time to continue my day. So that's one thing I'm working on today is I'm not letting pixels affect my emotion, win or loss. I'm just moving on with my day. The maximum amount of time I want to spend on the charts is an hour, sometimes an hour and a half if, I do see something. But time to move on with my day. So you guys have a good day. Catch you guys in the next one.